baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Hey, we're coming to you live this afternoon from Kerr Field here on the hill in Ava. It's one place I definitely don't want to lose, Tim.
This is a rivalry game for
It
sure.
is that, and I'm joined by Tim Wilson, my broadcast colleague. You're not a steam today, so
Yeah,
I'm not going to give that
I
one
never
to you.
was. I don't know why you even gave me that title. But
It's your Jack McGowan Auto Sales pregame show. And make sure you stop by and visit my friend over at Jack McGowan Auto Sales. Jeremy and the team over there making great deals on auto sales, or cars, that is, all day long. So stop by and see the team over there and get you something hot and new. Let's run down the lineups for you real quick for the Panthers. You'll have Rollins starting at third. Golden will pitch today. Meyer at catcher. Harker in center field. Kidd at first. Garner will be the DH. Thompson at shortstop. Watson at second. Parsons in left. For Ava, you'll have Kyle Pitts on the mound today. Richards at shortstop. Keenan Pitts at third base. Swearingen a catch. Melton at first. Evans will be the DH. Potter in left. Is that Smith?
yeah,
Okay,
Smith.
it looks like Smitty.
Smitty.
Your handwriting is atrocious for a teacher, right? Smith
to typing.
yeah,
It's a different
Smith
age.
in center field, and then Hannaford at right. I shouldn't be complaining. He did write the starting lineups down for me. You want to run over the matchup comparison for us?
Sure. With the matchup comparison, Ava Bears are a little bit. They got 66.7% winning percentage. Season record right now is 8-4. Home record is 3-0. Contrast to us, we are 43.8% winning on the season. 7-9 is our record, and our home record is 2-4. So it should be a good game.
Go ahead.
We've won the better teams. So.
Yeah, we played quite a few good teams, and that's the truth there. So looking down at runs per game allowed, Ava allowing 7.8, and Panthers only allowing 4.9. I'm sorry, runs per game. They're scoring 7.8, and we're scoring 4.9. Runs allowed, Ava's allowing 4.3, and we're allowing 6.6. Some of our common opponents, we both played Conway, both got the win there. Go down to Gainesville. Both teams take a loss there. Liberty Mountain View, we played both to a win. It's like we both lost to Logan Rogersville.
Who hasn't?
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody that hasn't. And looks like that runs down how we've competed with different teams so far. Both teams getting ready to hit the field here shortly. They both took infield and are just kind of hanging out, waiting for the officials to show up. We are going to talk a little bit more about some Panther baseball here. Tim, were you at the last game?
I was.
You were. You went to the Houston game. How'd that go?
Well, the Houston game was at. No, what was the last game we played?
That was or it was at home, Houston.
It was at home. Yeah, Houston. You're right. That was a good.
You were there, man.
No, wait a minute. I'm thinking. No, the last game was Licking, wasn't it?
Okay.
You're
confusing me now. The last one I remember was Houston. So, anyway, we're going to look at the schedule and make sure that we're right.
All right.
Maybe.
Let's see. Yeah, if we can find it here. We're not prepared for this.
No, the last game was Licking.
All right.
And we took the loss 4-2 at Licking, but you were at the Houston game, and we took a win at that one. Let's talk about that one a little bit as the officials have showed up and we're having the meeting at home plate. Go ahead and run down the Houston game for us.
The Houston game was kind of a close one. Later in the innings, it was about the sixth inning or so.
It was kind of a defensive duel there. I believe Houston was up 1-0 for most of the game. It wasn't until in the later innings whenever the Panthers took over and took command. They ended up winning 2-1 over there.
It was a good game. It was a tight game.
Was a good game.
As was Licking too. That was.
Yeah, was it a pretty good one?
Yeah, it was a good one. They hit a home run that kind of stifled us a little bit, but
it takes the starch right out of your shorts when somebody does that to you, doesn't it?
But no, it was a close game, but it was well played.
I'm sorry, we're in Ava. Ava taking the field right now. They're going to get set for the national anthem as
we're
they
in
get
a booth, right?
Yeah, we are in the booth. As we get set for the national anthem, I'm going to go ahead and send it back to the studio to get a word from our Panther sponsors. When we come back, we'll have the opening pitch for you. It's Mountain Grove versus Ava at Kerr Field up on the hill in Ava, right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community. Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
concession stand is on it today, as that'll bring up Golden. Eli steps in to take his cuts. First pitch, ball, low and away. So 1-0 count here in the top of the first for the Panthers with one away. Eli Golden at bat. Pitch on the way from Pitts. That's right down Broadway. Count goes 1-1. Beautiful facility here in Ava. Turf field, pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike two. Count goes 1-2 to Eli Golden for the Panthers.
Trying to get some kind of weather update. Looks like a few clouds coming in.
Yeah, it's a little bit overcast out there, if you will. Pitch on the way from Pitts. That one's going to be outside for ball. Count goes 2-2 to Golden. First time around here, if you're just joining us, top of the first here, one away. Count 2-2 to Eli Golden. Pitts with the delivery. Call a ball. Count goes full. Eli's worked it back full here. We'll have to step in and defend. Golden steps in. Pitch shakes off one sign, takes the next one. Pitch on the way, and Eli Golden fouls that one off. It's a good thing I'm parked on the other side, huh, Tim? That was a long one. Golden will step back in now. Pitts will shake off the first one, shake the second one off, ready for the third one. Here it comes. And that'll be hit down the third baseline, and a called foul went across the line just in front of the bag at third. Nice hard hit ball there. Just needs to come in a little earlier on that one. Just a bit earlier. Pitch on the way from Pitts, and swing and a miss for strike two. He puts down Eli Golden on strikes. That'll bring up Meyer. Catches in this one.
He is notorious for getting hit by a pitch at his first at bat.
Yeah, he's been hit by a few. He likes to wear them, that's for sure. He'll step in. Pitts gets his sign. Here's the pitch. And that's going to bounce in front of the plate for ball one. Kyle Pitts on the mound for the Bears in this one. Meyer steps back in. Pitch on the way. That's going to be hard hit back up the middle over the second baseman's head. That's a single for Meyer. That's going to bring up Trace Harker. Harker, the center fielder for the Panthers. He's had a few good hits this year, including a towering home run that we actually got on video this year. That was not your fault, by the way. That was my fault. Pickoff moved back over to first before he even stepped in there. No good as Meyer able to get back. Pickoff move to first again, not in time. And those bright white pants of Meyer's are getting a little dirty out there. Whoever's going to wash them is not going to be happy. Pitts will get his sign. Pitch on the way. That's going to be hard hit to third. Third baseman gloves it. Throw to first in time, and that's going to do it for the Panthers. Here in the top of the first, they strand one off of one hit. Right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Golden on the mound for the Panthers, taking his warm-up pitches right now. We're headed for the bottom of the first here. Panthers unable to do anything there in the top of the first. That's going to bring up Kyle Pitts, the pitcher for the Ava Bears. The last warm-up pitch for Eli coming. There's the throw down to second. And Pitts will step in, but before that, the Panthers are going to have a meeting on the mound.
Now batting number 3, Kyle Pitts.
Everybody dapping each other up, and now we're ready to go. Kyle Pitts steps in, the lefty, or bats lefty anyway.
Got to get the dabs in.
Got to get your dabs in. Golden on the hill for the Panthers. This is the first time I've seen him pitch this year. Pitch on the way, and that one's popped foul. Will it get out of play? It's foul, but not catchable. So strike one. Long strike one for Kyle Pitts. That's got to stink to have to make your way all the way back around. Pitts will step back in now. Nothing here in the bottom of the first. Golden with the pitch. That'll be inside for a ball. Count goes 1-1. Here's Golden with the delivery, and he'll foul that one off down the third baseline. Count goes 1-2 now. Golden will toe the rubber. You got some stats for me there? Perfect. Pitch on the way. That's going to be pulled foul down the first base line. Golden's pitched 10 innings. That's in 3 games, 3 saves, faced 44 batters. Pitch on the way from Eli, and he'll get under that one and drive it out to left. Left fielder gets underneath it and takes it for out number 1. Is that Briar Parsons out there in left? It is. So great catch by Parsons. Faced 44 batters, 185 pitches, 3 hits, 8 runs, 2 earned runs, 11 bases on balls, 11 strikeouts, 1.4 ERA with a 1.4 whip for Golden. Pitch on the way. That's high for a ball. Facing off with Richards for the first time here today. 1-0 count. Golden will come set. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside and get past Meyer for ball 2. Count goes 2-0. 2-0 count with 1 away here for the Ava Bears. Richards, the shortstop, taking a walk over to visit with his coach. Now he'll make his way back. I think we're waiting on the umpire to get some balls. And it looks like we're set to go here as Richards will step back in now. Golden gets his sign. Here's the pitch. That's going to be driven right up the middle back to center field and get down in front of the center fielder for a base hit for Richards. Well, he got every bit of that one, didn't he?
He did.
That's going to bring up Kennan Pitts. It's a good thing I didn't say Keenan. Tim.
Kennon.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Kennan Pitts. Up now, he's the third baseman for Ava. Bats from the right side. His first trip around.
His name's not Dauber, right?
Yeah, right. Duber. Pickoff move over to first will not be in time. Golden will come set again. Checks the runner at first. Checks him again. He'll get his sign from home from the stretch. High for ball 2. I almost said 3. 2 balls, no strikes with 1 out here. Are they going to change it, or am I wrong? Maybe it's 1-0. Pickoff move back over to first. It is 1-0. I'm wrong.
It's rare.
Hey, I like to admit when I make mistakes. My name's not Brush Mitchell. Pitch on the way. Brush is going to hit me for that. He'll foul that one off. Now the count's 1-1.
You like to pick on him, don't you?
A little bit. A little bit. So Kennan will step back in here with a runner on first. Golden will check the runner. He'll get his sign from home from the stretch now. Pitch on the way. Fouls that one off. Count goes 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, with 1 out here in the bottom of the first for Ava. Golden toes the rubber. He'll check the runner. Kennan takes a couple of good practice swings. Now he's set. Pitch on the way. Runner goes. Kennan hits that one hard to center. And that's a nice catch from the center fielder, ranging over to get it. Throw back to first. In time!
Hey.
Double play. Panthers with the double play. The catch out in center and threw the runner out at first. What a play. And did you see the cat-like reflexes from Kidd over there at first as he dove for the bag?
Yeah.
That was fantastic. You're going to need a replay of that one for sure. We'll send it back to the studio and get a word from our Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
You need a great bank, yeah, there is no doubt that our service is the best. Come and check us out. Whether it's a loan or deposit account, let Stockman's be your bank that you were all about. Stockman's Bank, proud past.
Exciting future.
Welcome back to Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99, as Sawyer Kidd taps one back to the pitcher and he runs him down over at first for out number 1 for the Panthers. Tim, let's go back real quick and talk about the play in center field. Harker had to travel a long way to catch that one, and then the throw to first was right on the money.
He got there quickly, executed a great double play.
That's right.
Sawyer Kids dive back to the plate.
That's right. That was a good one. Pitch on the way to Garner. Ball 1. Garner the DH in this one.
This team's really coming together.
Yep, pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Yeah, Sawyer Kidd, the dive to first over there was amazing. I have to go back and watch that later. Pitch on the way. He'll swing at that one for strike 2. Count goes 1-2.
Lady Panthers are in Kabul right now.
What's the score?
Right now it's 1-0. We're up. And that is
Dowden.
bottom of the second.
Dowden up to bat right now. That one's going to be hit hard to right. It goes back, way back. It's going to get over the right fielder's head. He turned it looking for 2, but smartly turns around and heads back to first. That's Garner with a huge single. Man, that was a towering single. I thought for sure the right fielder was going to have time to get under it, but nothing doing for him. That's going to bring up Skip Thompson for the Panthers. As Brush likes to say, Skips always do.
He's due.
Skip popped one down there in Alton. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Towering home run. Pitts will come set now on the rubber. Pitch on the way. Called strike 1. Watched it go by. 0-1 count to Thompson. He'll get his sign from Coach Richardson down on the third baseline. Pitts will come set now. Pitch on the way. He'll foul that one off to go 0-2. Runner on first and Garner, the DH. 1 out here for the Panthers. We're in the top of the second. Pitts will come set. He checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Swung on. He'll foul that one off to stay alive. 0-2 count.
Lady Panthers up 2-0, nothing now. Sorry, can't talk.
2-0.
2-0, nothing.
Gotcha.
I don't know nothing.
Pitch on the way from Pitts. That's high for a ball. Thompson batting .267 in this season. Pitch on the way. Looks it off for a ball. Count 2-2 now. One away here, top of the second. Runner on for the Panthers on first. Pitts checks on the runner. Here's the pitch. And he'll foul that one off to stay alive. Try to curveball that time. Skip stayed on top of it. 2-2 count now to Thompson.
He's a first base coach over there, you know.
Pitch on the way. That's going to be golf swing to first. Nice job by Taylor to get in the way there. He did his job, but skip thrown out at first, but advanced the runner to second. That's going to bring up number 11 and Watson, the second baseman. Now runner on second with 2 away for the Panthers. Pitch on the way. Hey, he pops that one up on the right side. Looks like it's going foul. 3 Bears going for it, but it's going to get out of play down the right field side. So a long strike for Luke Watson there. 0-1 count now. Pitts will step up on the rubber now. Luke trying to drive a run home here. Pitch on the way. Swung on for strike 2. Count goes 0-2. Got him to chase one low and away there. So Watson will step back in now. Pitts shakes off the sign. Gets one he likes from the stretch. That bounces in front of the plate for a ball. Count goes 2-2 now with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning for the Panthers. Watson steps up. Garner out there on second, just waiting for somebody to drive him home. Pitch on the way. Swung on. That's hit to right field. It's going to be fair. And, diving catch from the right fielder. No way.
Luke just jumped up and down like, I can't believe that.
Watson was robbed out there in right field. The right fielder had to lay out for that one to get underneath it, but gets out number 3. That'll take it back to the bottom of the second now. We'll send it back to the studio to get a word from our Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Grove is more than just a place. It's a community. At Progressive Ozark Bank, you'll always find a friendly face ready to help you grow. Whether you're growing a business with our farm and ag loans or simply growing your family's future, our online banking app makes managing your money easy, even letting you track receipts on the go. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics. And with the Progressive Ozark Bank Season Pass debit card, you get into all the Panther home games for free.
For free? Yeah! Woo!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. First pitch to Swearingen. Takes a shot at it. Throw to first in time. He calls him out. Man, it looked like the first base official was a little indecisive on his call there. He started to call him safe and then called him out. So Swearingen drove that one.
He was out
in the infield. Was fielded cleanly and throw to first. That's going to bring up Melton, the first baseman. With one away here, pitch on the way. And he'll foul that one off down the third baseline, and the third base coach fields it. Nothing here. We're in the top of the second. That's right. Pitch on the way. Watched a strike go by. Count goes 0-2. It was a pretty pitch there from Golden.
I hate to correct you. I think we're at the bottom of the second.
Are we in the bottom of the second? Pitch on the way, and that's a strikeout there for Golden. I don't know. Are the lights not working on the scoreboard?
I don't know.
That would be the bottom of the second then. That's going to bring up number 26, Evans, the DH. He'll step in for the first time today. Pitch on the way, and that's going to be just a bit outside. Gets away from Meyer. (0-2) count here. I'm sorry, 1-0 count with 2 outs. Pitch on the way from Golden and threw that one somewhere. It was a little high, just a bit high.
Just a touch up.
Count goes 2-0.
We'll be at home tomorrow against West Plains.
Oh, man. Pitch on the way. That's right down Broadway for a strike. Count goes 2-1. Right at the knees there. That's where we want to keep him. Golden gets his sign from the windup. Pitch on the way. That'll get past the catcher for ball 3. Count goes 3-1.
Get those all out of the way while there's nobody on.
Right. The DH will step in one more time now. That's Evans. Pitch on the way, and that's a little high. He'll walk him. First walk issued of the day for Golden.
Excellent walkout song.
Yeah,
No
right.
Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Potter, the left fielder.
Take me back to the 90s.
I don't want to know about your youth, Tim. And you for sure don't want to know about mine. Golden will step back up on the rubber now. Runner on first. He'll check on the runner. Comes set on the hill. Fires it home. That'll be high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. The count now to Potter. It's 5-0 Mountain Grove girls putting it on Kabul.
Still bottom of the second in that game.
Pitch on the way. Swung on for strike 1. Count goes 1-1. Eli loses his hat just about every pitch. He'll come set on the rubber now. Checks on the runner at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. I'll say it's outside for a ball. Count goes 2-1.
3-1. I'm not keeping track on my board here.
Golden will check on the runner. Brings the pitch home. Swing. Oh, strike called. Count now 2-2. Potter thought he was going to, well, I don't know what he was thinking because it was only 2-1 at the time. 2-1 count, now 2-2. Here's the pitch from Golden. That's going to get away from the catcher. There goes the runner. And he will advance to second on a pass ball. So a runner on second now with 2 outs here. And Meyer will make a jog out to the mound to have a discussion with Golden. 3-2 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Nothing score here. Lila Golden up to bat right now at the softball game. There's the pitch to her.
I had to look up for a second. Like,
Man. Lady Panthers up 6-0 in this one. Golden will check on the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he hit him.
Potter takes a base.
And that'll put a runner on. And again, that's going to bring the infield in, and Coach Richardson is going to make his way out to the mound to have a discussion. We'll see where this leads us. As a couple of pitches not going Eli's way there. Coach Richardson going to have a little talk with, a little coaching up going on out there. It looks like we're discussing where landing zones are and all that kind of good stuff.
He does a good job. I know he says he's a pitching coach mainly, but
He does a really good job. I mean, I think we're really lucky to have Coach Richardson out there for the Panthers. A wealth of knowledge when it does come to pitching and various other things. So happy to have him out there. Yeah, it's really good for the team, and the official's going to go out there and break it up. We are going to stay with Golden here.
on our side, he's always prepped and ready with batting lineups and stats.
Oh, man. We get like the whole shebang from him. Golden's like, I need a ball. Somebody throw me a ball. Can't pitch without it. It's going to bring up Smith, the center fielder, with 2 away here. And a runner on first and second for Ava. Golden will check on the runner at second. Pitch on the way. That's going to be inside, and it's going to get past the catcher again. What's the call? They say it hit him. They say it hit him on the elbow. They'll send him down to first, so now bases loaded.
And Richardson has a word about that.
Wants to know what the call was. Having a discussion with the home plate official. And that'll be the end of the discussion as Richardson takes a walk back to the dugout. And that's going to bring up number 4, Hannaford, the right fielder, now with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Myers got to protect the plate here. Can't let anything get past you. Pitch on the way from Golden. He'll foul that one off. 0-1 count now to Hannaford. He'll step back in. Golden gets the sign. He'll check the runners. Pitch on the way. And looped a little curveball in there for strike 2. Count 0-2 to Hannaford. Just go right at him here. Golden gets his sign. He's going to check the runner at third, the runner at second. He'll check the runner at second again. Pitch on the way, and that one's going to be hit down the right field line. Right fielder comes up with it for a big out there for the Panthers. Who's in right out there, Tim?
That's Brady Burnett, I believe.
Brady Burnett with the ranging catch for the Panthers for out number 3. And that will send us to the top of the 3rd inning, right?
Correct.
Correct. Yes, we go to the top of the 3rd right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Game night, every play matters, and at home, every detail matters too. For years, Hawkins Home and Lawn has been helping families in Mountain Grove build a home they can be proud of, just like we're proud to support our Panthers. From furniture and appliances to keeping your lawn in top shape with quality equipment, we've got you covered. And if your equipment is on the injury list, our repair shop is here to keep everything running smoothly. Hawkins Home and Lawn, located on North Main in Mountain Grove.
Tough on the field, trusted at home, Hawkins gets it done.
Yeah! Go Panthers.
Welcome back to Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country. Far pitch on the way for strike one. That's Briar Parsons up to bat for the Panthers on the left side of the plate there. Bats lefty, plays out in left field. He's got a good catch so far in this one. Pitts on the mound for Ava here in the top of the third. Pitch on the way. Outside corner for strike three. And that's going to do it for Briar.
One up, one down.
We're going to go back to the top of the lineup now in Rollins.
Rollins bats left as he always does.
Yep. Pitch on the way from Pitts, and that one swung on and fouled off right to where my car is, Pitts. Don't be, come on, guys. I already got a busted windshield.
Well, then you got nothing to worry about.
Well, you're funny. Pitts with the delivery here. Swung on. That's going to go down the first baseline. First baseman fields it. Back to the pitcher, and he'll cross the bag before Rollins.
Nice little foot race there.
For out number two.
Brings up Kane Meyer.
Meyer now, his second time around. He'll step in with 2 outs here. Dang, that was a quick 2 outs.
Yeah, it was. This game's kind of flying by.
We're in the top of the third, nothing. Pitch on the way from Pitts. Swung on for strike one. That's not Meyer, that's Golden. Why'd you say that?
Because I'm goofy.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was looking, I'm like, man, Meyer got bigger.
For
Pitch on the way. He'll swing at that one for strike two.
I think my head kind of went to the batting order that's been pretty much the whole season. Which
Yeah,
is
we've
Rollins,
switched it
Meyer,
up a little
but
bit, yeah. So Eli will step back in now. Meyer shakes the first pitch off, takes the second one. Here's the delivery. Be high and away for a ball. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Golden with 2 away here in the top of the third. You're looking at nothing in this one. It's been a good one so far. A pitching duel, if you will. Pitch on the way from Pitts. Swung on, and the dribbler goes foul. So count stays 1-2 here with 2 outs for Eli Golden. Nobody on for the Panthers here, as Pitts will take his sign from the windup. Pitch on the way, and that'll be fouled off out of play. So the count stays 1-2 to Golden. Pitts will get his sign, toes the rubber. Golden will step back in now. Pitch on the way. And that'll be hit hard to third. Third baseman comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time for out number 3. That'll do it for the top of the third for the Panthers. It stays 0-0. We'll send it back to the studio to get a word from our Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
Welcome back to Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. It's Panther Baseball here today at Curve Field in Ava. We're in the, what are we, in the top of the third?
We are in the
Bottom of the third. Yeah, that's right. The lights on the top don't work, I guess. And that's going to bring up the top of the lineup for Ava and Kyle Pitts, the pitcher. He's pitched a pretty good game so far in this one. Held the Panthers scoreless. But Golden doing the same on the other side. Just a couple of more hits. Pitch on the way. That one's going to be too high for Meyer to get to. 1-0 count. Pitts will step in now. Golden with the pitch. Going to be high and away for a ball. Count goes 2-0. Lots of chatter coming from Ava's bench over there. Pitch on the way. Ooh, he started to go around on that one, but the count goes 3-0. Ran that one just a little inside there. Golden with the pitch, and that one to the outside, so 4 straight balls there for Pitts, and we'll send him down to first.
Now batting number 22, Garrett Richards.
It's going to bring up Richards, the shortstop, for Ava. Runner on first now with no outs. Golden facing the top of the order here in Ava. He'll check the runner at first. Comes set on the hill. Pitch on the way, and that'll be fouled off by Richards for an 0-1 count. Beautiful facility to play baseball in here. Really nice booth for us to sit in.
Oh, yeah, plenty of room.
Plenty of room. Pickoff move over there to first, not in time, as Pitt's able to get back. Count 0-1 to Richards, as Golden will come set again.
So you're anticipating a bunt.
Pitch on the way. He shows bunt and pulls it back. Third baseman playing in there. Golden will reset on the mound out there with a 1-1 count for Richards. And a runner on. He'll come set from the stretch. And that one's popped up. It's foul. Can anybody get to it? No. All the way. That was a long run for the first baseman. That was Sawyer Kidd.
They all got there at the same time.
Yeah. He started before everybody else, but they all got there at the same time. No, I'm just kidding. Sawyer, long run for him to try to get an out there, and just didn't come up with it. So the count goes 1-2 to Richards now with a runner on first. No outs. Golden checks on the runner. Pickoff move to first, not in time. Pitts doesn't have a very big lead there. He's trying to catch him napping. He'll come set now. Here's the pitch. It's going to be high for a ball. Count goes 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count to Richards. Golden comes set. Here's the pitch. Oh,
got him.
Got him looking there on a curveball.
Now batting number 27, Kenny.
For the first out of this half inning. It's going to bring up number 27, Kennan Pitts. See, you wrote it down as Keenan, or I wrote it down as Keenan because that's what you said.
Blame me.
It is your fault. Everything's your fault. You didn't know? Pitch on the way. That's going to be hit hard, but foul. Holy cow, it almost took some kids out over there. He cremated that one, but it went down the left field line and over the fence, out of play. Turned on it just a little too hard. But, hey, what's the score of the softball game?
Good question.
Pitch on the way, and that's going to be hit hard to short. Skip comes up with it, throw to second in time. Play it first, not in time. So don't turn 2 there, but we get 1 out, and the lead runner
Now batting number 9, Brax Swearingen.
for 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Swearingen. He hits in the 4-hole and is the catcher. He'll bat from the left side, or right side, that is. Bats right-handed, I should say. Pitch on the way, and that'll be swung on and fouled off over the screen.
Strike one.
I hope our friend sitting behind the net over there didn't get hit with that. That would be terrible.
9-0, Lady Panthers.
Wow. What
Bottom
inning?
of the third.
Bottom of the third, 9-0. Lady Panthers up in that one. 1-2 count here. I'm sorry, 0-1 count. Pitch on the way, and that'll be inside for a ball. Now 1-1. I keep seeing the 2 outs and thinking it's the strike count. Golden will check the runner at first. Comes set on the hill. Here's the pitch. Yeah, he'll foul that one off to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes now the count with 2 away here for Swearingen. 0-0 score, runner on first here for Ava. Both teams have had base runners. Pitch on the way from Golden, and he hits that one high and hard to center. Harker ranging back for it, and that's out of here.
Home run.
Home run for Swearingen. Straight out over the center field wall. And puts Ava up 2-0. So Ava goes up 2-0 on the back of a 2-run shot from Swearingen.
That was a heck of a shot, center field.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get it out straightaway center anywhere.
Now batting number 20, Fisher Melton.
That's going to bring up Fisher Melton, the first baseman. Well, 2 outs here, now a 2-run lead. Golden on the hill for the Panthers. Here in the bottom of the third inning. Pitch on the way, and that'll be outside for ball 1. I have to get Eli some safety pins for his hat. Some bobby pins.
Yeah.
Pitch on the way from Golden.
Suspenders just tied
Called
to his
strike.
socks.
1 ball, 1 strike. Did you say suspenders too?
Yeah, just put them on his socks. And
Gotcha. 1-1 count here. Pitch on the way from Golden. Outside for a ball. Count goes 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs here. 2-0. Ava leads here in the bottom of the third. Golden will come set. Kicks, deals. Called strike 2. Count 2-2 now. Melton will step in. Here's the pitch from Golden. Swung on for strike 3, and that'll do it for this half inning, but not before the Bears plate 2 runs to take the lead 2-0. We'll send it back to the studio to get a word from our Panthers. When we come back, we'll have the top of the 4th inning for you right here on your home of Mountain Grove Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. First pitch to Meyer, swung at for strike one here as we go to the top of the fourth. Panthers up here.
This is the real Kane Meyer.
Yeah, the real Kane Meyer this time, huh, Tim? Pitch on the way, and that's called strike two. Oh, 2 count to Kane Meyer here in the top of the fourth. Pitch on the way. He'll pop that one up in the infield. Third baseman calling for it, and he will take it for out number one. It's going to bring up Trace Harker, the center fielder for the Panthers. 2-0 ball game here as Ava plated 2 in the bottom of the third there on a big home run from Swearingen, the catcher. Hit it to dead center. Pitts will come set here. Here's the pitch. Low for ball one. Harker steps back in now. Pitts from the windup. Pitch on the way. Swung at for strike 1. Why does it do that? 1 ball, 1 strike now. The count to Trace. Here's the pitch. Called a ball. Count goes 2-1. Say it was low. Harker steps back in now. From the windup, Pitts with the delivery. Swung on, and he sawed him off there as it was not, didn't get all of that one and flew a little loopy line drive out there to shortstop for out number 2. That's going to bring up Sawyer Kidd, the first baseman for the Panthers. Or as Tim calls him, Bam Bam.
He's got an interesting walkout routine. Like if there's dirt on the ground, he'll write something in the dirt. I'd love to find out what he writes. And then he wipes it off, hits himself in the head a couple of times, and then he goes to work.
Pitch on the way from Pitts, and he'll swing at that one for strike 1. Count goes 0-1 to Sawyer. He'll step back in, crowds the plate. Pitch on the way. He'll swing at that one for strike 2. Count goes 0-2 with 2 away here for the Panthers and Sawyer Kidd. Steady diet of curveballs coming there.
He's right on the plate.
Pitch on the way. Swung at for strike 3. Took the pitches 1, 2, 3, and that's going to do it for the top of the fourth for the Ava Bears, as we'll send it back to the studio and get a word from our Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. It's Panther baseball today. We're in Ava up on the hill at Kerr Field. Bears up in this one 2-0. We go to the top of the fifth here.
Bottom
of the fourth, sorry. And we're staying with Golden. Yeah, I'm all right. Are you all right?
I'm good.
I just said bottom of the fourth a minute ago, and then I said top of the fifth. That was great.
I get it.
It's going to bring up number 26, Evans. Yeah, it's 5:30. I've been up for a while. As whoever I'm trying to think about there, Meyer makes his way back behind the plate. It's like the catcher's running back towards the plate, and I can't remember his name. Here we go. We're all set now for First pitch on the way, and that'll bounce in front of the plate for a ball.
Right now you got me thinking, my catcher has a second name.
You were thinking about hot dogs anyway.
Yeah, all right.
Pitch on the way, curveball, and called a ball. Count goes 2-0.
Lady Panthers, bottom of the fourth, 11-0.
Bottom of the fourth for the Lady Panthers, 11-0. That's awesome. Golden from the windup, and that's high for ball 3. Count goes 3-0.
Golden having a hard time with the strike zone today.
He's not locating very well here in the later part of his pitch on the way. He'll get a strike there.
All right, he's due.
Count 3-1. All right, Brush. He's due for a strikeout. That's right.
You can't ask for a better pitch than that.
We're going to have to start paying you for that impersonation. Oh, and that one hits him.
Looks like he dug his head into that a little bit.
And that's going to send him down to first. And that brings up number 15, Potter. So a runner on now for Ava. No outs here. Top of the fourth. Golden ready to go back to work now as he'll kick some dust off the rubber. Pickoff move back over to first, not in time. We'll go again here as he comes set on the mound, showing bunt at home. Pitch on the way, pulls it back.
And there goes the hat.
And called a strike. Yep.
I wonder if he grabbed the wrong hat.
Count 0-1.
Might have a size up. Those are fitted.
He'll check on the runner at first, checks him again. Comes set on the rubber pickoff move, not in time and out of play, and that's going to advance the runner to second. There was no way for Sawyer to get to that one. So a runner on second now. That changes the strategy for Ava.
Yeah, it looks like they're warming up a pitcher over there.
Can you see a number?
I cannot.
Comes set here on the hill, does Golden. Pitch on the way, and that'll be fouled off. Count goes 0-2. Yep, the dugout's in the way. I can't see either. So Golden comes set again now with a runner on second. No outs here. 0-2 count at home. Checks the runner at second. Pitch on the way, and he'll hit that one down the third baseline. Comes up with it. The third baseman, the throw to first in time. That's out number 1. Throw to third will not be in time. Now runner on third for Ava with one away here.
Now batting number 17, Parker.
It's going to bring up Smith, the center fielder. One away here. Saying he's already got one strike up there on the scoreboard. Pitch on the way. That's going to get past Meyer. Runner coming home. Play at the plate. No. Run scores for Ava. Makes it 3-0. Throw not in time. One ball, no strikes. The count to Smith. Nobody on. Should be one out. Pitch on the way, and that's going to be outside for ball 2. Now they put the out up on the board. 2 balls, no strikes. The count to Smith. He's the 8-hole hitter. Got Hannaford on deck. Pitch on the way. Outside, but Meyer able to corral that one. And he's going to take a trip out to the mound to have a visit with Golden. Just trying to slow it down a little bit. Hey. As Golden
3-0.
Yep, 3-0. Pitch on the way, and that'll be ball 4.
Now batting number 4, Owen Hannaford.
That's going to bring up Hannaford. Hannaford will step in now with a runner on and 2 outs. I'm sorry, 1 out.
We're open for 2 outs.
Pickoff move to first, not in time.
Hannaford sets in.
Pickoff move once again, not in time. He'll check on the runner at first. Pitch on the way, shows bunt, lays the bunt down, goes back to the pitcher. Eli with the out at first. Nice play there from the Panthers to get out number 2. Advances the runner to second, though. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. For the Bears, that's going to go back to the top of the lineup with Kyle Pitts.
The lefty.
He'll bat left-handed. Does he throw right-handed or left-handed, though? I don't think so. 2 away here as Pitts steps in. Golden will check the runner at second, checks him again, gets his sign, brings it home, and he'll pop that one up and out of play. That's awfully close to where my car is there, Mr. Pitts. Golden will get his sign now. He'll check on the runner at second as he comes set on the rubber. Checks him again. Pickoff move to second, not in time.
Hey. Those
Golden comes set on the rubber. Here's the pitch. Called a ball. Count goes 1-1. So runner on second here for Ava with count 1-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch on the way from Golden. Called a strike. Counts 1-2 now.
possibly 1 pitch away from ending this inning.
That would be fantastic.
Got to get those bats working.
That's right. We need some offense here. Golden will check on the runner. Here's the pitch, and he'll foul that one off to stay alive here. 1-2 count. So we'll reset and go all over again. It's pitcher on pitcher crime, Tim. Golden gets the sign. He'll take a look over his shoulder at the runner on second. Checks him again a third time. Pitch on the way. Oh, I don't know how he missed there. Count goes 2-2 though, as Pitts laid off of that one. He'll check the runner at second. Now the official walks away as Pitts calls time.
Getting a good stretch in.
Just trying to disrupt the pitcher there.
Looks like the Lady Panthers win against Kabul 12-0.
Nice. Run ruled. Pitch on the way. That'll be swung on for strike 3. For out number 3. That'll do it for this half inning. We'll send it back to the studio. When we come back, we'll have the top of the 5th inning for you right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
You need a great bank, yeah, there is no doubt that our service is the best. Come and check us out, whether it's a loan or deposit account. Let Stockman's be your bank, it's you we're all about. Stockman's Bank, proud past,
exciting future.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Down 3-0 in this one as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Panthers got to get the bats working here. Who's coming up, Tim? Looks like we're going to start with our DH and Garner. Taylor Garner steps in now to take his cuts. We usually see Taylor out there on the mound. Pitts still in the game for the Bears in this one. He's dealt so far. I don't know why they would take him out. Pitch on the way. Called strike one. Count 0-1 to start it off here in the top of the 5th. It's 3-0. Ava leads here. Here's the pitch. And he'll foul that one off to go 0-2. So 0-2 count here for Garner. He'll step back in. Pitts shakes a couple of pitches off, gets the one he wants. Here's the pitch. And rung him up looking there for out number 1. That is going to bring up Thompson. Skip
Thompson
playing short today.
You definitely do in this game, right?
Pitts will get his sign and brings it home. Swung on, and that'll be fouled off down the right field line and out of play. So count goes 0-1 to Skip Thompson. He'll step back in. Pitts shakes off the first sign. Here's the delivery. Swung on for strike 2. So 0-2 count with one away here in the top of the 5th for Skip Thompson and the Panthers. Pitts gets the sign he wants, kicks, deals, swung on. That's going to be hit to short, and it's going to get through. That's going to be a base hit for Thompson. Shortstop laid out for it, but had nothing for him. So a runner on for the Panthers with one away here, and that's going to bring up number 11,
Luke Watson.
Luke Watson, who's playing second today. Bats right-handed. He'll step in. Where's the number 11 for the Panthers? Pickoff move over to first, which Skip was like a step away. Not sure why we're trying to hold him back over there. I don't think that we're in danger of seeing a Skip Thompson steal. Pitch on the way and high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count to Watson. Here's the pitch. Swung on for strike 1. Count goes 1-1. Man, you could feel the wind off of that one. Luke was trying to get every bit of it. Pitch shakes the first sign off. He'll take the second one. Comes set. Here's the pitch from the stretch. They'll say outside for ball 2. Count 2-1.
Sun's popping out. Any chance of rain? Seems like that's gone.
I didn't really... When I was driving up here, it was looking pretty ominous, but it didn't take long. Pitch on the way for it to clear up as that's a fly ball hit to center, left center, and the center fielder will take it for out number 2. Looked like we were going to have a collision between left and center out there for a second. One could only hope, not for the collision, but that they dropped the ball. You know what I meant.
I know what you mean.
That's going to bring up Parsons, the lefty, with 2 outs here and a runner on first. Pickoff move over to first in time, or not in time, that is, and Thompson able to get back. What I was trying to say was that he got back in time. Yeah.
He went back in time?
Yes, that's what I meant. Pickoff move again over to first, not in time. Yeah, will come set on the rubber this time. Pitch on the way. Swung on. That's hit down the left field line and foul.
Good hit.
Count goes 0-1. To Briar Parsons. He'll step back in now. Pickoff move over to first. Not in time. Well, Skip's had to lay out to get back like 3 or 4 times now. He's going to be tired before we get done here. Here's the pitch, shows bunt, pulls it back as that was high. Count 1-1 now. Man, the concession stand smells good.
I know, right? I'm smelling
Right
those
on
hot
top
dogs.
of it. Brush, they have all beef hot dogs here, too. They're just not the foot-long ones, buddy.
I tried to run down there. I didn't make it in time.
Pitch on the way from Pitts. That's hit
Oh,
right back
nice.
to him. Shortstop fields it and steps on the bag for out number 3. And that's going to do it for this half inning. We'll send it back to the studio to get a word from your Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
In the middle of a pitching change here, as it looks like we're going to get Wake into pitch here. Colin Wake, the righty for the Panthers. Man, Tim's on it with the hot dogs today. Wake will take over pitching duties here for Golden. Who do we got up to bat? I couldn't see the number. Pitch on the way from Wake, and he'll hit that one down. That's fair. That's trouble, too. As it gets down in the corner, picked up by the right fielder. Throw to second, gets away from him, now into right field. And the runner's going to get to third. You're going to have a stand-up triple off the first pitch there.
That was Garrett Richards.
Garrett Richards ripped one down the third baseline, landed just foul, went down in the corner. Briar Parsons did a heck of a job getting over there and cutting it off. Throws it back to second. Second baseman misses. Ends up out in right field, and the runner ends up at third. Now number 7, which I don't have a 7. Pitch on the way to him. Who is that? That's not 7. It's just what's on. 27. Kenan Pitts with a runner on third, no outs here for Colin Wake. Man, we just keep putting this young freshman in bad situations. Pitch on the way. That is hard with no outs and a runner on third for any pitcher, let alone a young pitcher. Count 1-1 here as Wake gets set to go back to work. From the stretch, pitch on the way, and that one's going to be hit foul. Count goes 1-2. Top of the fifth here. Bottom of the fifth, sorry. Wake with the pitch. He'll say outside. Count goes 2-2. Kenan Pitts, the third baseman, steps in. Wake with the delivery. And that's going to be chopped down the third baseline. Comes up with it at third. And it's in time for out number 1. That was a heck of a recovery from Skip Thompson there as he bobbled it. Had to come back up with it and still had time to make the throw over to Kidd at first for out number 1 here in the top of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth. I don't know why I keep saying top. Because they don't have no lights on the top. That's why. That's going to bring up number 9, Swearingen. The last time we saw him, he hit a 2-run homer right over the center field wall. Pitch over the Pitch on the way from Wake. That's going to be ball one. As I don't know if Wake will give him anything he can hit or not. Wake comes set. Pitch on the way. Dropped it in there for a strike. Nasty curveball. 1-1 count to Swearingen with one away here. Runner on third. Pitch on the way. And missed that one to go 2-1. Swearingen will step back in now. Wake checks on the runner at third. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Called strike two. Count 2-2 now. Nice curveball there from Wake. Starts to the inside. Breaks late. Back over the plate. Pitch on the way. And it gets away from the catcher, but he's able to catch up with it.
Good block by Meyer.
Yep, great block by Meyer. Didn't let it get past him. 3-2 count now with one away for Swearingen. From the stretch, Wake with the pitch. Oh, rung him up. Caught him looking. Out number two there. Well, he needed that. That's going to bring up Melton with two away and a runner on third. Ava up in this one, 3-0. Pitch on the way, and that's going to be high for ball one. Try to get him to chase there. Wake will get his sign. Comes set on the rubber. Here's the pitch. Swung on for strike one. Count 1-1 here. Wake will check on the runner at third from the stretch. Pitch on the way, and that's going to be hit hard to left. And it's going to get down and gets past Parsons. And you'll have a double there that scores a run for Ava. Makes it 4-0. It was a nice hit. Dropped right in front of Parsons out there. He had no way to get to it.
Well placed.
Healed off of his glove. He had to run it down, which gave him time to get to second. RBI double. It's going to bring up number 26 in Evans, the DH. He's been on a couple of times in this one. Wake checks on the runner at second, brings it home, and that'll be outside for ball one. And we're going to get a visit to the mound by Meyer. Go out there and talk it over with Colin Wake. Short trip as he's already making his way back behind home plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Grady Potter for Avon Dick.
2 away here. Panthers trying to work out of this one. Pitch on the way from Wake. He'll swing at that one for strike one. Count 1-1 now. Wake comes set. Be operating from the stretch here. Pitch on the way. He'll swing at that one for strike two. Count goes 1-2 now. To Evans, the DH for Ava. It's 4-0 if you're just joining us. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pitch on the way from Wake. It's outside. Try to get him to chase there, but he hung back on it. 2-2. Gunnar Evans, the DH for the Ava Bears. The runner on second. Wake checks on the runner. Here's the pitch. He'll say it's in the dirt for ball three. What'd you say?
I was going to say that was the true deuces wild that Brush always talks about.
Oh, Lord.
2, 2, 2, and 2, and 2 on second, whatever it is.
Yeah. I don't know all the Brushisms.
I'm learning.
Evans will step back in with the 3-2 count now with 2 away. Wake needs to, as he makes the pickoff move, and it's going to get over Golden's head, but
hold him.
Harker right there.
Haven't had much luck with picking off the runners.
Yeah, you know.
Had a couple early on the season, but
You got to do it, though. You got to keep them honest. 3-2 with the 2 outs, or 3-2 count with 2 outs here. Pitch on the way. Hey, walking. So a runner on first and second now for Ava with 2 outs, and that's going to bring up number 15, Potter, the left fielder, with Tim's favorite walk-up song.
Oh, yeah.
He'll step in to take his cuts against Colin Wake. Wake with runners on first and second here with 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Snap throw to first, not in time. Count 1-0 here to Potter. Wake will come set on the rubber. Checks the runner at second. Kicks, deals, runner goes. That's going to be hit. Pops it up. And the shortstop takes it for out number 3. That'll do it for the bottom of the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Grove is more than just a place. It's a community. At Progressive Ozark Bank, you'll always find a friendly face ready to help you grow. Whether you're growing a business with our farm and ag loans or simply growing your family's future, our online banking app makes managing your money easy, even letting you track receipts on the go. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics. And with the Progressive Ozark Bank Season Pass debit card, you get into all the Panther home games for free.
For free? Yeah!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99, as Cason Rollins hits that one sharply to first. First baseman takes it for out number 1. Here in the top of the 6th inning, Panthers down in 4-0 in this one. We're going to have to find those bats pretty quickly if we want to get back in it. It's going to bring up Eli Golden. Did you say something?
No,
oh,
sir.
Okay,
no,
gotcha.
I didn't. I was just probably breathing heavy, that's all.
It's all them hot dogs. Pitch on the way, swung on for strike 1. Count goes 0-1 to Golden. Eli will step back in now. On the mound, Kyle Pitts. He's pitched a good one. Pitch on the way. Down and away for ball 1. Pitched so far all 6 innings here for Ava. 5 innings pitched, sorry. Pitch on the way, and he'll swing on that one for strike 2. Count goes 1-2 to Rollins.
Kane Meyer, our catcher, on deck.
Lady Panthers ended up with the W there. Got the run rule, got to go home early.
Oh, yeah. That's how you do it.
Pitch on the way from Pitts. Let's say he misses there. Count goes 2-2.
Lady Panthers had a good run there for a little bit and kind of lost the streak with Plato in the last game.
Yeah.
They beat them in that tournament in Willow, but.
Here's the pitch from Pitts. That's swung on for strike 3. And they'll throw it down to first to ensure the out. 2 away here, and that's going to bring up the catcher, Kane Meyer. Meyer will step in now to face off with Pitts. Pitts gets his sign. Here's the delivery. Called strike 1. Meyer steps in. Pitch on the way from Pitts. Ooh, locked him up there. They'll say he tipped it for strike two. 0-2 count to Meyer. Man, that looked awkward. He just locked him up like he did, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't know what to do there. Looks like he got him twisted up, and Meyer having to walk it off.
Meyer likes to get in close.
Looked like he was going to swing, but then thought better of it and then couldn't do anything. You know what I mean. It's happened to you before.
All the time.
It's definitely happened to me. Meyer will step back in now with an 0-2 count with 2 away here. Pitch on the way from Pitts, and that's in the dirt. Bounces in front of the plate. Count goes 1-2 here.
Need somebody on base. Let's go.
Pitch on the way, and he'll take a swing at that one and foul it off. Count stays 1-2 to Kane Meyer. Pitts has been working quickly in this one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out to Meyer. Pitch on the way from Pitts, and he'll swing at that one and foul it off.
Way to stay alive, Kane.
Stays 1-2. Pitts has thrown a good game here. Stays in the strike zone. He's got a wicked curveball. And gave that curveball to Garner in 3 straight pitches. And that'll do it for Meyer as they get him swinging there. And that's going to do it for the Panthers in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ave up 4-0, and that's going to bring up number 17, Smith, the center fielder. Wake on the mound for the Panthers. First pitch from Colin, high and inside for ball 1. 1-0 count. It's 4-0 if you're just joining us. The Bears lead this one. Pitch on the way from Wake. Called strike 1. Bears put up 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and 1 in the 5th. Wake has come in relief. Pitch on the way to Smith, and that's strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, no out here. Pitch on the way from Wake, and that's hit right back to him. It's going to get under his glove and between the fielders and out into center for a base hit. So a runner on. And that's going to bring up the right fielder in Hannaford with no outs. I'm sure that he doesn't even know that song. That was older than he was. Pickoff move to first, not in time. Little Belle Biv DeVoe there with some poison. Hannaford steps in. Wake will check on the runner at first with the delivery from the stretch called strike one.
Strike.
Hannaford indecisive in what he's going to do. He'll step back in now. Wake. Kicks, deals. That's high for ball one. Count 1-1 now for Colin Wake. The freshman out there, we've seen him a couple of times this year in relief.
Does a good job. A lot of pressure on him when he comes out. But.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the worst position you could put any pitcher in, let alone a freshman pitcher, is to have runners on, pitch on the way, and he'll foul that one off for strike two. Count 1-2. Yeah, when he came in, that was it. Where were we when he came in with the bases loaded? Was that Alton?
Full count. Oh, shoot.
I would ask you that.
I know.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm asking you about things that I'm asking you about things that happened more than a day ago. I know.
You need to get it within the hour.
We've seen him in relief a couple of times. He looks pretty good out there. Always in a tough situation, though. Pitch on the way. Count goes 2-2. And that's going to bring out the catcher in Meyer for a visit to the mound as he walks the ball back out there to him. Short conversation, and back behind the plate comes Meyer. Runner on first with with no outs here. 2-2 count. Pickoff move to first, not in time. Bottom of the order, and Hannaford up to bat. He'll check the runner at first. Pitch on the way. He'll swing at that one. Snap throw to first. Almost. It was close, but you know what they say about close. Only works in horseshoes and hand grenades. That'll do it for Hannaford as he goes down on strikes. So the first out there from the Panthers brings back the top of the lineup, and Kyle Pitts in the pitcher. Pitts has been all as advertised in this one. He's thrown a heck of a game. He's got a couple of hits in this one. Bats from the left side. Pitch on the way from Wake. That's high for ball one. One ball, no strikes, one out here. We're in the bottom of the sixth inning, sorry. 4-0 Bears.
The Bears.
Wake on the mound. He's going to go from the stretch here. Pitch on the way, and that's just a bit inside. For ball two, you got number 22 on deck in Richards, the shortstop. He's hit a couple of hard ones in this one.
Got dirt all over him.
Pitch on the way from Wake. That's high for ball three. 3 straight balls on 3 high pitches here from Colin Wake. Kyle Pitts steps back in, the pitcher for Ava with a 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. And that'll be ball 4. They'll send Pitts down to first. So runners on first and second now with 1 out. And that's going to bring up the shortstop at number 22, Richards. And that's going to bring everybody out to the mound as Coach Richardson brings the infield in to have a conversation with Colin Wake, the freshman out there. We're in the bottom of the sixth inning. I don't know why I keep saying the top. Because there's no lights on the top. Visiting out there on the mound is Coach Richardson. You know, the thing, he's going to stay with Wake here.
Just going over what the play is going to be.
Yeah, trying to hatch out a plan out there. And it won't be long before you'll have the official heading out there to break it up. But he won't get the opportunity as Coach Richardson breaks the huddle early. We will stay with Colin Wake. Richards will step in now to face off with Wake. As well, we got to wait for the runners to make their way from the dugout back to second base. I don't know what he was doing. Richards will step in. Wake checks on the runner at second. Here's the delivery. Drops it in there for strike. Count 0-1. Worry about those runners, Colin. Just bring it. He'll come set on the rubber, checks the runner at second from the stretch. Drops it in there for strike two. Give it to him again. 0-2 count with one away here. He'll check the runner. Here's the pitch. Hey, got him swinging.
1, 2, 3.
Count, it's 2 outs now. And it brings up number 27, Kennan Pitts. Kennan has caused us some problems today. He's got on a couple of times. Pitch on the way from Wake. And outside for a ball. Count 1-0 to Kennan Pitts.
All right, does a good job keeping that in front of him.
Runners on first and second for Ava. Wake from the stretch. Drops it in there for a strike. Count 1-1. Stay with that curveball. 1-1 with 2 away. Wake brings it home. That'll be fouled off for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now, the count to Kennan Pitts. Wake gets his sign. Comes set on the rubber. He'll check the runner at second from the stretch now. That's hit hard. And it's going to get down in front of the left fielder. They're waving the runner home. Here's the play at the plate. That's going to beat him. Yes, sir.
Got him.
How about that arm from Briar Parsons out there left as he shot a laser back home and got the runner out at home for out number 3. We'll send it back to the studio and get a word from our Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Big cut there from Trace Harker as he steps in here in the top of the 7th. Panthers got to put up 4 or it's all over here. 0-1 count to Trace. Pitch on the way from Pitts. He'll check swing that one to third. Third baseman comes up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 away here now. 2 outs away from finishing it up. It's going to bring up your favorite batter in Sawyer Kidd. Sawyer, I believe, is over in this one. Got to have 4 runs here to stay alive in this game. Kidd will stay in. Pitts has been lights out in this one. First pitch to him down the middle for strike 1. Kyle Pitts has just been dealing in this one. Panthers have not been able to hit him. Pitch on the way, and that one will be fouled off for strike 2. So Kidd goes 0-2 with 1 away.
Sitting in a hole on 2 pitches.
Yep, sitting and makes Pitts wait for him as he takes his time stepping back in. Pitts ready to work on the mound. From the windup, pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Sawyer Kidd. He'll step back in now, crowds the plate. Pitch on the way. He drops it in there for strike 3. That's out to number 2. 1 out away from ending the game here are the Ava Bears, and that's going to bring up Taylor Garner, the DH for the Panthers. Pitts has thrown a good game. Held the Panthers scoreless. Pitch on the way. Called strike 1 as Garner had to turn away from it. He turned to look at the official and was like, really?
Like, can you take a step to the right, please?
Pitch with the pitch. And that's hit hard to center. And center fielder will get it for out number 3. And that will do it for the ball game as Ava takes the win here, 4-0. We'll send it back to the studio to get a word from our Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.